Well, hello, and happy Tuesday, everybody. Listen, yours truly, Miss Jazzy here. I'm so excited for this special edition of Turn Up with Tava Tuesday because I have a very special guest that many of you, if you rock with me, you've probably met her already through video, as I have personally been sharing. But I tell you what, I just want to take an opportunity to welcome each and every one of you and really just thank you so much for tuning in tonight, because the exclusive interview that I'm going to have with our featured guest of the evening is really going to be able to answer hopefully a lot of questions that you may have concerning Tava products, but most importantly, she has all the facts. So I would love for you right now, engage with us. Let us know that you're watching. Let us know where you're chiming in from, but most importantly, share this broadcast so others can also be able to learn of the information, ladies and gentlemen, that we're going to share tonight. So again, it is Turn Up Tava with yours truly, Miss Jazzy. And I am going to really just jump right in because I don't want to belabor the time, because many of you guys are busy. You have so much going on. But guess what? I really hope that you had a productive day today. And I hope that you're going to stick around through this entire exclusive interview with my featured guest. I call her friend, really, but she's also like a celebrity to me. Had an opportunity to meet this beautiful young lady in Dallas, Texas, when we were having one of our corporate events there. But 27 years as a physician in numerous leadership roles, 8 years in private practice of weight management, active as well as educating, not only just as far as healthy lifestyle in schools, churches, and the community, but she's also a mom, she's a wife, she's a sister, she's a Christian. And her mission is to help others, including physicians, to discover time freedom through financial freedom. She has all the information, she knows how to have fun, she loves to help people, and she definitely knows how to get to the money. So ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I want to take an opportunity to welcome around my featured guest of the evening, Miss Dr. Nicole Bramwell. Dr. Bramwell, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Again, this is an exclusive interview with you because you are a person of influence as well as being knowledgeable in the medical field. And because you've been with Tava from the very beginning, I tell you what, your information of what you share across all social media platforms, I was telling all my friends, I said, I feel like I know her already, you know? And so welcome again to Turn Up with Tavas with yours truly. And I really want to just jump right in as we're going to share information about maximizing Tava's products. I mean, currently right now we have 4 products, and we want to really hopefully tonight sharing the information as well as the ingredients and how to properly consume each product, that folks can really understand what they're doing with these products. So again, welcome, Dr. Bramwell.
Thank you, Miss Jazzy. Thank you.
Yay. So our first, which is our flagship product, is our Vasia Detox Tea. And so this tea is everything, but I want you to really dive in tonight and help all of our viewers understand the importance of what this detox tea could do for them.
Sure. So the first thing that I'd like to say is that thinking about the Tava products, you need to think of them as a system. They are made to work together. And so the flagship product, the Tava Vasia Detox Tea, definitely opens up the way. It like preps the whole road. And, lots of people say, well, I don't need to lose weight. I mean, looking at you, you don't need to lose any weight. But what we do need is actually to decrease what we call our toxin burden. We are bombarded by toxins everywhere, even inside your own home. Yes. that little cosmetic bag that you have,
Yeah.
that putting on makeup and lotions and potions and, all that kind of stuff. Even when they're natural, certain things don't belong on the inside of our body. And so your body actually treats them as toxins that need to be gotten rid of. So the Vasiya Detox Tea, I mean, it really floored me how it worked so well, so quickly. And I think it's the simplicity of the ingredients being put together. So we've got the 4 ingredients there. People think there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. People have said something about green tea. There's no green tea in the tea. So, but the senna extract. So lots of people ask about that, the senna extract, and they get kind of nervous because the senna that they're aware of is like what the docs usually would prescribe. And usually that's a synthetic type of senna. This senna is senna extract. It's the natural plant-based form. And so it works very well. And what it does is it works along with your gut to get your gut moving, excuse me, so that you can get any of that waste in there and get it moving. A lot of us actually don't even realize that we actually have waste sitting in our gut that hasn't gone out when we thought that it did. And so that's how I lost 3 pounds when I tried it. When I first tried the sample of the Vasiya Detox Tea, I was like, how did I lose 3 pounds? Like, I wasn't even trying to lose weight. How did that happen? But obviously there was something that needed to be cleared for my system that actually got cleared with that one packet. Right. So definitely that. And then what I love, excuse me, about the ingredients is that the chamomile and the papaya extracts that are in there, I mean, those are well described throughout literature, throughout every form of writing, people writing about natural substances and what have you. Chamomile definitely comes to mind for lots of people, grandma, auntie, mom, you got it in something, for calmness and what have you. But actually, those 2 things actually carry the properties in addition to being antibacterial, immune stimulating, and also being anti-inflammatory. And so many of our conditions, I would dare say most of our conditions that we encounter are rooted in inflammation. And so having those things that will actually quiet inflammation in your system, not only in your gut is actually part of what we call your gastrointestinal system, right? So a lot of people will then turn around and say, well, does it detox your liver? Well, yeah, because your gut is actually connected to your liver. It's part of your GI system. And so that is actually getting detoxed as well as your gut. And so your body actually decreases inflammation all over. So the people that do want to lose weight, that experience weight loss, actually can release weight much, much easier when the inflammation in their body has been quieted down. So that's extremely important. It's a component about with weight loss that people actually don't necessarily talk about all the time. But those of us that do weight loss, we actually carry that information in our head, but we may not share that with people too much, right? But it's an extremely important part of that. And then the 4th ingredient there is dextrin. And I always like to say, people think that they're getting enough fiber, but they are not. We, in our culture, in the Western world, we just don't get enough fiber in. We don't even, we can't even, I don't even think that we can, in a natural way of eating foods. You'd have to be eating all day pretty much in order to get enough in. So it's really nice and convenient that the fiber is actually included in the Vasiya Detox Tea. And then that is like the scrub brush, making sure your gut is nice and pristine, cleaning it up. Actually, fiber, well described in the literature for decades and decades of being an important part of the healthy diet and actually helping in prevention of some like cancers and stuff like that. So fiber is very, very important in your diet. Now, I will say I'm not making any claims, medical claims or of a cure or treatment. However, these things combine together with the things that have the properties that they carry put together in this one fantabulous product, then gets everything prepped so that everything else that you're going to take in the system is going to work even better than it would otherwise, right? Wow. So really, really excited about that Vasiya Detox Tea. It was actually the first time that I had ever used a detox product. Believe it or not, even though I had done 8 years of weight management already. So.
Well, that is some really amazing information. And for someone who had no idea about, what makes our detox tea so much better or just want to try, you really broke it down that hopefully they can understand. Now let's talk about how to consume that detox tea, because even myself personally, I think before hearing you, I was not doing it right. And so I do want people to understand that it is a bland taste. So it's more of a clean taste, I describe it as. But how would you educate someone, Dr. Bramwell, to actually consume the detox tea?
So, a lot of people think that they should take it on an empty stomach. They think that, oh, that's going to make it better because now I'm going to get everything out that's been sitting there. Actually, it's made to work with your gut. So what you want to do is actually take it either 30 minutes before your heaviest meal, because then your gut is in motion and the senna is going to work alongside that. Whereas if you take it on an empty stomach, guess what? The senna is forcing your gut to move. And so we want these products are made to help us optimize what's going on in our body, what's supposed to happen in our bodies. And so we want them to work along with our bodies, not force them to do something they're not meant to do. Right. So you want to take it before the meal, 30 minutes, or you can take it 1 to 2 hours after your heaviest meal. All right. And I'm saying heaviest meal on purpose, because if you take it with a light meal, you may as well take it on an empty stomach. All right. And so that, again, allows the product to work with your body. Your gut is now in motion because it's prepped for eating, and the senna is going to work alongside with it. And so it's going to work way more efficiently and better without having discomfort, like strong discomfort. The other thing is the water intake. So I always recommend room temperature water. Pour it into the pour the Vicia Detox tea into the water, shake it up, and drink it. You can pour it over ice if you want to drink it cold. Again, like you say, Miss Jazzy, to me it has no flavor whatsoever. So whether I drink it cold or room temperature, it really doesn't matter to me. But if you want to drink it cold, then definitely pour it over ice after it's mixed. Or you can actually mix it in hot water if you want to do that. Because of the warmth, it will actually work faster. So that's something to keep in mind. And then also chase it with some more water. So another bottle of water, so another 16 to 20 ounces, drink after. And the biggest reason for that, so a lot of people want to blame the senna. Oh, the senna got me doing what? No, it's the fiber. And so I'm going to get really graphic here because I think that I've thought about this, and it comes through really, really strong. So when we're taking a detox product, we want to create mud, right? But if you only put fiber in with a little bit of water on top of the rocks that we're trying to move out of your gut, and you don't add water, rocks don't make mud.
Right.
Rocks and water make mud. So you want to make sure that you have enough water so it helps your body to move all of that through smoothly. And also when we're detoxing, your body does go through some fluid fluxes. So you're also keeping that balance in your body. Again, using these products is about putting your body in proper balance. So we get kind of excited about like the weight loss potential and what have you. And sometimes we do things we don't necessarily know how it works together. But definitely you have to have enough water in your body for your body to actually release weight. And so don't cheat yourself on that.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for sharing that information, because there are people that are watching right now. And I mean, listen, I've got a bag right now, the 30 count of Vicia Detox tea. Many of you that are watching, you've sampled the tea. So if you've actually tried the tea, can you just drop a comment to let us know that either you consume it or you have sampled it, or maybe you're willing to try to sample? Hit me up, and I may be willing to send you out some samples. It's really simple to do. Basically, the sachet you're putting in the 16-ounce water bottle, just shake it and go. That's simple. All right, well, on to our next product, which is really one of my favorite. This is my go-to. This is valid. Well, let me say this too about Vicia, which means empty. So that's what you're going to do. But our Valet 30, which stands for vitamins and liquid energy that lasts for 30 days in this big old 32-ounce bottle. But I tell you, it's everything that you need, the nutrients that your body needs, one shot, all in. Dr. Bramwell, I got to tell you, you helped to educate me as well, because I wasn't doing this right either. I was taking like 2 shots so that but it's just that good. It doesn't really taste like that vitamin taste. It's more of like a berry. My daughter says it tastes like the communion juice. But I tell you what, this has had our hair growing, our nails growing strong, skin glowing. So Dr. Bramwell, take an opportunity, if you will, to help people understand the makeup and the blend of what is a liquid multivitamin, which this liquid I put up against any pill form or gummy any day.
For sure. So will I. Actually, I love this vitamin. That's actually my favorite product because I'm very strong on using multivitamins, people getting multivitamins in. Everything is different from how it was many years ago. So you're not getting the same nutrients. And so you need to give your body foundational nutrients each day. And that's what the Valet 30 does. Because it's in a liquid form, it gets absorbed into your system much faster, which is amazing because that's how we get all those testimonials about people feeling so much better so quickly, you know, and then it's absorbed at such a high percentage. So at 95% absorption rate of all of those nutrients that are on there. And of course, we could stay on your show for like 2 hours and go through like each item, but we're not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But what I will say is that it's more than a multivitamin. So it's got other things in there that support your system. So definitely the vitamin D, I mean, all in the news and what have you, it's extremely important to support your body in many, many functions, too numerous to even name any, too many of them here, but a couple of them like your normal blood sugar, blood pressure, and supporting your immune system. I mean, those are at the top of the list for, making sure that those things are in check. So yes, lots of diabetics and lots of people with high blood pressure ask that, will it help? It will support your body so that your body can function better. Even if you have to take your medicine, maybe you won't have to increase the medicine that you're on. Maybe you won't have to add to your medicine that you're on. So just being mindful of that. And take this note, Dr. Nicole is not saying stop your medicines when you stop products. You follow with your physician and see what your physician is saying, and then go from there. Maybe you can, but you need to follow with your physician. I am a physician, but I'm not your physician. And so you must make sure that you do that type of thing with your doc. So I wanted to make that clear. But that liquid vitamin, I'd show that to any doctor any day because they would love to see what's on the back of that bottle. B complex vitamins out the wazoo in that bottle. And, those things are not only giving you energy, they're actually fortifying other systems like your nervous system, your muscles, your brain, your blood cells. Okay. And so ladies that are worried about anemia, not only do you need iron, you actually need those B complex vitamins in order to form proper red blood cells to have that proper blood level in your system. So that's really, really important. And then I love the superfoods on there because we have 8 superfoods in there and they're carrying a bunch of nutrients. They are plant-based, so your body's going to absorb them very easily. But that's where the potent doses of vitamin C are. And also the iron, ladies, that you're looking for is in there. And because it's in liquid form, again, it's being absorbed into your system. And so many people say that they have trouble with iron, the ladies taking it and what have you. Well, guess what? It's all blended in there. So, and you only take that little small amount, that cap full, so I haven't noted anybody having any issues with that, with the iron or anything, but they are reporting and giving testimonials of having improvement in their blood levels and just feeling better. So it's just tremendous. I love that vitamin. So let's see. And then, my favorite ingredient is the glucosamine because I'm in the 50 plus club. So I'm actually about to turn on the other side, being a little bit closer to 60 club. But the glucosamine is an anti-inflammatory. It actually is for joint health. So even if you don't have any joint issues, because you're taking that, is actually, again, supporting your joints and being normal. So if you think that because you're less than 50 and you're not in the 50 plus club with me, that you don't need to take glucosamine, you are wrong. You need to go ahead and use that Valet 30. The glucosamine will help you, and maybe you won't be having knee pain when you turn 50 like me. So,
I'm knocking on the 50 club.
So, I can't even say enough about that vitamin. But the other thing that it does is it actually replenishes what you've lost in the detox. Overdo it. I know it tastes really, really good. and that you feel really, really good after you take it. But you only need one.
That's
Only
right.
one.
Only one. And not to mention that 300% biotin that's in there. So it is absolutely amazing. But this is my daughter and I would say, our very favorite of the products that we offer. So for those of you that are tuned in with us tonight for Turn Up with Tava Tuesday with yours truly, Miss Jazzy, featuring our special guest, Dr. Nicole Bramwell. Thank you so much for tuning in right now. But at this time, we're going to get ready for a small commercial break.
You make tons of choices every day. Things like what to wear, what to eat, or what music to listen to. But this choice is the easiest, and it can make a big difference in your family's health. It's choosing water over sugary drinks. Drinking lots of sugary drinks can lead to serious health issues like obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and cavities. Choose water. It's your health, your choice. Choose what's best for you and your family.
Well, choose what's important for your family. So again, thank you guys so much for rolling with us for this time. That my featured guest tonight, Dr. Nicole Bramwell, who's really just been with Tava since the beginning, is a wealth of knowledge, being in the medical field, of practicing and really incorporating these products, these Tava products, into her medical practice. And so again, we appreciate all of you for tuning in tonight. And we're going to keep rolling in to where our next featured product is our Flare. Flare. That is an amazing, and I'm looking for my Flare, and I don't see it right here, but Flare is our natural energy capsule. And if you roll with me, you know Flare is everything. Flare will take you there. So I'm going to bring back Dr. Bramwell to talk about Flare tonight and just help us to understand that whole natural boost of energy, no jitters, no crash, no burnout. So Dr. Bramwell, can you tell us about Flare?
So the Flare. So that's my secret weapon. I love the Flare because, first of all, it's a veggie-based capsule. And the veggie-based capsule, that means, so someone may say, well, you say that the tablets don't work well, so why would you have something in a capsule? Well, it's a veggie-based capsule, so it's going to be absorbed very easily. And say you don't want to swallow that, guess what? You can actually open it up, pour the powder out. You can actually mix it into your Valet 30, or you can mix it into your protein shake or your smoothie for the day. All right. But it carries so much more than just saying it's an energy booster, although that's everything, because lots of people walk around with not enough energy, just dragging through their days. And so I love putting the Flare and the Valet 30 together. I actually call them the 360 wraparound because I think that ensures that you will not run out of energy for the day. All right. And so it's got probiotics in it, though. So that's something that stands out to me, and it really resonates with me as far as having the probiotics in there, because that's going to help to, again, make your gut healthy, keep your gut in balance. But it's also, those are good bacteria. So you're going to look for the celery, you're going to look for the apple, you're going to look for the grapes instead of looking for the cake or the cookies or that candy. Like, my weakness is Twizzlers. So yes, give me good bacteria so that I don't look for the Twizzlers too much, right? So that's really, really important. And also you have to remember that your gut is, has a large part of your immune system in it. So having that good bacteria there then also is supporting your immune system being strong through your gut. Your gut actually produces a lot of antibodies to fend off infections. So that's really, really important. There's also a proprietary blend in there of lots of herbs and anti-inflammatory stuff that actually helps you control your appetite. And I say control very particularly because we don't want to suppress and shut off your appetite, because it's very important for you to eat and eat properly and eat at good timing throughout the day. But it helps you take your time because you're not starving, so that you can actually make a better choice, right? Yeah. So I love that about it. And then the energy comes from guarana as well as from the B complex vitamins. So remember, I talked about the 360 wraparound. That's why I call it that, because there's more B complex vitamins in the Flare as well as the Valet 30. You put them together, it's unstoppable, and so are you, right? And so, but the guarana is actually from a plant leaf. And so a lot of people worry about with energy things, oh, my heart, I get jittery. I'm very sensitive to caffeine. The cool thing is that it's from a plant leaf, so not from a bean. And so it's 4 times more potent than caffeine by itself, but without the caffeine side effects.
Wow.
So no jitteriness, no palpitations, no heart racing, which is really good for me as a physician because I can't stand to worry about anybody's heart. I don't want anybody's heart jumping out of their chest.
Right.
And I don't want them to feel that way either. And I myself am sensitive to caffeine. And
Mm-hmm.
so definitely I have people that are on medications and what have you, heart issues, and they love taking the Flare because they're so pleasantly surprised that they did not have any heart, side effects. And so, and then the Flare is actually, it has more vitamins in it. It has more vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin C, and it's got selenium in it. And the selenium and the guarana work together to give you mental focus and mental clarity. And who doesn't need that these days with everybody running around behind you while you're trying to work? So whether you work at home or work someplace else, everybody needs that focus. You can become so much more productive and more efficient with your time if your brain is just in good order. So I love that about the product. I get a lot done.
Well, I love that Flare as well. And so we're going to move right along into our next product, which is our Caprice coffee. And this is a premium blend of a Colombian bean, Caprice coffee, that is infused with CBD and 0% though THC. Caprice is named after our lovely first lady of the company, Miss Shantae Lloyd. So big shout out to the Lloyds, Mr. Kenny Lloyd, who's also the CEO and founder of Tava, which in Hebrew means the ark. So y'all come on over to the ark. But this coffee is absolutely amazing. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I have tried this because I want it to be a product of the product, to know what it tastes like. And it's really good. So, I mean, if you're a coffee drinker, you'll like this blend. And so I have a few samples that I would love to share with some folks. But if you've ever tried it or you drink it, drop some comments and let us know what you really think about the Caprice coffee. So Dr. Bramwell, I'll let you talk about the Caprice.
Well, that coffee, so I don't know. It caught me off guard. So it caught me off guard because I'm not a coffee drinker either. So I didn't drink coffee until that product actually hit the market. Had never had a cup of coffee. So yeah, all doctors don't drink coffee. But now I do, but I only drink that coffee. I'm a Caprice CBD infused coffee drinker, right? And so I tried it because of all of the literature that shows the benefits of CBD. So CBD actually decreases inflammation throughout the body, like globally, not just one spot. All right. It also helps with pain because it goes into 5 different pain pathways. That's unusual for most things that actually address pain. So having that shows why it works so well for many people with lots of different types of pain. And again, not making any claims of cure or treatment, that is well described in the literature, and CBD continues to be studied because people are benefiting from it. It's well described in the literature to help with migraines. It's well described in the literature to help with anxiety. And like I said, with pain. And for me, it gives me calm, focused energy. And a lot of people listen to that phrase and say that doesn't even go together. But yeah, it does, because you need your energy to be honed so that you can actually get stuff done. If you're just hopping around with energy, you can be very inefficient and not get anything done. So I love that because I am a night person. I love that it can give you that, but it's not going to keep you up if you're not trying to stay up. And so that's another beauty about it. It's not just making you wired so that you can't rest. And so when I do go to sleep, I sleep very, very well. And then I wake up in the morning, and here's the kicker. I'm waking up before my alarm. I am not historically a morning person at all, like never. And so that's really pleasant because I can get stuff done. Maybe I don't want to hop up and be running around and talking to a bunch of people, but man, I can get my social media stuff done, reach out to people, start my day off, but I'm very clear. And so that's another thing. A lot of times you do these things and then you're not clear when you wake up in the morning, if you use something that helps you sleep better. So maybe you slept better, but then you wake up in the morning, you're all fuzzy. That doesn't happen with this. And I love this product, because it surprised me. that it would actually do something for me. But I've also had many people, including my mom, you know, that had benefited from the coffee. And she was a coffee drinker. She drank 1 cup of coffee every day. And when I started mixing that with her K cup, oh man, she was in heaven then. She was like, oh, this is good. But it really did help to curtail her pain. And so I'm really thankful for that she got to try it. And so, yeah, so I love the coffee. I never thought I'd say I love coffee, but this coffee I do.
Yes. Well, listen, Dr. Bramwell, I definitely want to be mindful of your time. I really, really appreciate you taking an opportunity to share with all of us that are viewing today, just the benefits and how to maximize these Tava premium products. So God bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And I appreciate you coming to Turn Up with Tava with yours truly, Miss Jazzy, tonight.
Thank you.
All right. So listen, guys, only a few more minutes as we continue to just dialogue a little bit, because I have some great information that I wanted to share with those of you that are in Tava land. So Tava Nation, can you please stand up? Listen, I wanted to share something with you that my design team on behalf of the SOE firm has come up with. And these are some conversation cards. So these are the Valet 30 conversation cards. And so you can actually get these premium design, custom design with your information, website, phone number if you like. But this is a conversation card that you can actually share with your potential customers, business partners. These are available. So hit me up. Let me know if you're interested. And we also have been working diligently to be able to introduce as well. I think we're going to bring it to the screen right now. Just a sneak peek of the Basia Detox Tea conversation card. So those are on deck. You can actually get those as well, customized. But again, these are conversation cards that you can use for your business to be able to continue to promote as well as educate and share these amazing products that we offer here at Tava. So if you are interested and would like to grab some, definitely hit me up. You can inbox me personally, or you can email thesoefirm@gmail.com. Again, you can email thesoefirm@gmail.com. So few more things, and I'm going to get ready to get out of here. I want to take an opportunity to welcome recently my last business partner that have joined Tava Nation and have come onto the arc to also become an ambassador as well as a distributor amongst us here at Tava Nation. So Miss Shonda Little, again, welcome to Tava Nation, beautiful. I'm so happy that you have agreed to also take this wellness journey with all of us as we continue to share really these products literally with the world. Now, I definitely want to give a big shout out to my sponsor, my coach, my mentor. She is the highest ranked as well as highest income earner, currently right now sitting at triple diamond, but we are coming and helping to push her to the highest that you can even go within the organization of Crown Diamond. And so hold on, guys. Team Crown Diamond, I have a surprise for us. And Miss TK Walker, I am going to be blessing you with this as well. Big shout out to my designer, my friend, my business partner, Miss December Rose, who creatively came up with this design for our team. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Ready? Okay, this is for Crown, Team Crown Diamond. Isn't that just so jazzy? Isn't that so jazzy? I was thinking to myself, I was like, we might can rock these in Houston, but you know, we are taking pre-orders on these shirts. But again, this is for Team Crown Diamond. As we've already identified ourselves, we're coming for the crown for our leader, our coach, Miss TK Walker. We just want you to know that we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for what you do to pour into all of us, to educate us, to give us strategies of the day. And I know there's many of the leaders and business partners that are even watching tonight. So thank you guys for what you do as well, that we together in unity really continue to aim. And I say aim, that's a part of the morning calls of aspirations, information, and motivation. And so affirmations is just amazing to know that outside of Tava and these health and wellness products, we do personal development. I mean, it is different on the ARC. So I want to invite as many of you that are watching tonight. I know that you heard about specifically tonight maximizing the products, the effectiveness of what they can really do for your body. But on tomorrow, listen, I'm inviting all of you that maybe want to hear more about the opportunity. You've heard about the products. Maybe you want to hear more about the 5 to 6 ways that we actually get paid within this industry. Hit me up. I want you to be my special VIP guest tomorrow, as we're going to be doing a launch Zoom tomorrow, and I'm inviting you to be my special guest. But I tell you what, thank you so much for taking time this evening to join me, and most importantly, to hear as well as be educated about the information concerning Tava's products. So I'm getting ready to get out of here. Yours truly have had an amazing time. Turn up with Tava with my featured guest tonight, Dr. Nicole Bramwell. Thank you again, beautiful, for your time as well as your expertise in helping us to stay on the up and up about what these Tava products are all about. So I love you guys. Until next time, yours truly, Miss Jazzy. I am out of here.